Welcome and thank you for joining me. My name is Kristina Dahl, and today we're going to be opening a portal to God's energy. Let's begin. So, just waiting for instructions here. I would like you to be able to connect and see and experience. If nothing else, you should be able to feel the energy flowing. So I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say that God wants you to experience with your other senses today and really tap in and just experience, feel, sense. I feel like I can see him almost like reaching in, and sometimes I see God as a carpenter working on us, and sometimes today it feels like a mechanic, and he's going to reach into our energy and he's going to kind of test and see like how our connections are, and like I see him checking like a carburetor and some spark plugs. Like, how's everything flowing? How's everything connecting together? I do feel like when I open the portal, it's going to be a little intense for some of you. And don't be frightened. I just heard, don't be frightened. I feel like we're going to open it and then I'm going to spend some time bringing you back down. Right. God just said right. You're welcome to just listen. If you don't want to experience the energy, that's your intention. If you would, you can just say, I accept. And so what I'm going to do is connect to everyone that accepted. I'm going to begin that now. And we're going to form a circle. And don't worry about if, obviously I don't do these live, so it's just going to be formed with whoever's energy is going to show up, and we'll be connected through time. So there's energy starting to move around the circle as this portal is amping up. That's telling me it's not exactly a portal. So we'll see what he means by that in a minute. I think because he's going to immerse us is what I believe will happen. Yeah. He wants you to feel. He's telling me it's almost ready. I can sense in the middle of us there's this opening. It looks like a white flower bud that opens, and when it fully blooms and the bloom is fully open, there's light coming out of it. And out of this like spotlight of light, there's this beautiful orb. It's not really an orb, it's I don't know, the blob comes to mind. It's just this, it is, it's this energy, it's there. God's telling me that's me. Not me, that's him. God's saying it's him. So he's just in the middle of us right now. So what he's telling me is that he wants to merge with us. He wants to merge with our energies. He's telling me that if it becomes too intense for you, you can ask them to stop. Just stop. And they will pull back. Your angels and guides are watching over you. I heard God say, let's begin. So I see this energy in the middle of us. It's moving. It's very fluid. It's free form. That's probably a better word than blob. It's free form. It's beautiful. It's very loving. It's growing, and it's expanding, and it has this pulse. And I feel like he wants to create like a dome around us. Yeah. So it's using this pulse to grow, to build, to expand, to reshape. And I was just told, just a minute. You might even feel, I'm currently feeling like goosebumps and a pulse, and my body's kind of moving to the beat of the pulse as the energy in the middle is growing and expanding. And it just formed a dome around us. And it reminds me of like a royal crown, you know, the kind that are a complete shape, not just the points, but that it completely encompasses all the way around us. And it's stopped moving, it's formed its shape, and we're completely encompassed within it. And God said, and let it begin. So he's infusing this dome, this protective dome, with energy. He said God's love and God's peace. And we're going to let that flow for a little while. And it's growing in strength a little bit. It's like I saw him turn it up a little, turn up the volume. And he's just slowly turning up the volume. That's the strength of the energy that's flowing. He's telling me he doesn't want to turn it up too high today. But it can go much, much higher. So he just... He's telling me that it could make some of you emotional. It's kind of making me hot, but my body relaxed as well. I feel it starting to kind of soften and start to dissipate, just to slowly come back down. So it's still there, but it's starting to, like, the volume's starting to go back down instead of up. He was telling me it was making me hot because I'm at a higher alignment, so I can withstand a higher intensity. So that's why it was making me a little hot. I don't know the correlation there. I'm going to ask him about that, but I felt a few people listening step out, which is fine. I was just telling me that humans are so out of alignment with God's energy, and he really wants to be able to bring them back in alignment. So I have a feeling I'm going to be doing this often, bringing you to higher and higher volumes and levels and frequencies. Yeah, he's nodding at me. He says, I want you to be able to hear the angels. Oh, he wants you to hear the angels sing. I have heard the angels sing. It's beautiful. Okay. So the volume has completely come down. The crown kind of broke apart into 5 different pieces, and just like a window shut, and they fell back, and then a bunch of angels are stepping forward, and they're forming a circle around our circle, and they're going to send you healing energy to help you regulate back with your body. And that is flowing now. Thank you. God's just asking that we be still for another minute. We're kind of in a chamber, and that chamber's kind of regulating us. Like a pressure chamber, almost. Just remember to breathe. Take a deep breath. God's telling me that he can feel the desire of those of you that are listening that want to do this more. And so he wants me to convey that he has heard you and that we will continue to do this. And he smiled. Okay. He says, that's all I have for you today. I want you to encourage you to continue to seek me and seek my energy. He said, you can do this alone. I have asked Kristina to help you, but you must also help yourself. I will provide many avenues to explore and many ways to guide you. Okay, I can feel that that's all that he has for us today. So I hope you enjoyed this experience. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, please check out the past episodes on my website. It's thelightcode.com, and we'll see you next time.